I remember I was talking with someone, I don't remember who, but what a therapist answer to say, right? No, but for real, I was talking with someone and I was talking about how I hate the fact that there are people who don't like me. That there are people who have this perception of me that I am one way. And it feels like no matter what I do, there's nothing I can do to convince them. And this has come up a lot with clients recently where they are so concerned about how people view them, about how people perceive them. And I can really empathize because I struggle with that too. And I had this realization, I was reading something really smart, I'm sure, that I have to be the bad guy in their story. I have to be the bad guy. That narrative has to be true. Otherwise, they would have to confront their own stuff. They would have to be willing to accept an alternate storyline about me or about you. You have to be the bad guy in order for them to continue to exist in the world and to believe the things that they believe and to talk about the things they talk about. It's so much more fun and sexy to point the finger at someone than to actually acknowledge I might be wrong, or I might have misunderstood, or fill in the blank. That's so much more difficult. That we have to be the bad guys, not because we are, but because that narrative has to be true for them unless they're willing to shift and to change. And my friends, people don't like to do that. I don't like to do that. So if you are struggling with how you're being perceived, the lies that people are talking about you, with the stories that they're created about you that might have semblances of truth in them, but in general are not true, I hope this is encouraging. That it actually has very little to do with you. You just happen to have been in the crosshairs of that storyline for them. And you had to be the one to be blamed. Not because you're the bad guy, but because they have to continue that narrative because they don't want to change. It has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you.